Alright, welcome back to Bellaphon Plays EU4. I apologize for my previous videos getting chopped off at around 13 minutes. That was pretty annoying for me, but it hopefully will be fixed now. I'm recording on OBS instead of using the GeForce recording settings for my on my graphics card. So hopefully that works out better. Let's pick up where we left off. I'm also sorry that the audio is not better. I noticed that the clicking of my mouse and a couple of other little noises ended up being pretty loud on the recording. I'll try to figure out how to make that a little better. Maybe I should just lower my mic's power a little bit there. I'm experimenting with that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, okay, we left off. We were wondering if I should attack Novgorod or not. So Novgorod's at war. Oh no, I remember. I had an idea. Novgorod is currently attacking Tver, which is this guy who's okay. He's got provinces occupied by Novgorod, but he's currently being attacked by Tver. He's allied with Odiev. He would not accept an alliance immediately, but he would accept one pretty quick. So if we ally him, I think he'll call us into the war. He might not, because it might be he might be losing it too badly, and he thinks I won't accept. But I do want to accept because I'm pretty sure he's only at war with Novgorod. Hold on. Why is this not? There we go. Wait. This should. I feel like this should be. What do I have to do to? No, that's not it. Well, anyway, it. Okay. Well, it looks like the only people involved in this war are Tver and Novgorod, I think. So if I ally Novgorod and he calls me in to a defensive war against Novgorod, then that'll make it a lot easier for me. I'll just fight Novgorod by themselves instead of fighting their little host of allies there. So that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to go ahead and improve relations with Tver, see if they're interested in allying me. We'll lower the speed a little bit. Let us get back into it here. But yeah, we'll let a month or two of that tick by and see if we can do that. Oops. I'm also playing in windowed mode, which I almost never play EU4 in. I think I might ask for a second monitor for my birthday from some family member or something, because that would make it a lot easier to record, I think. Okay, well he's into an alliance, so let's go ahead and send that. Will he call us in to this war? Doesn't like he wants to call us in, but what I can do is I can try to get his opinion of me above 100, and then I can enforce peace. So let's just offer him military access, and then we will send him a royal marriage offer, and that'll get his opinion above 100, and having his opinion above 100 will let us enforce peace, which he will probably say no to, so we can get in on this war, and see if we can. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay. So yep, I want to be in this war. and we are only at war with Novgorod. So let's go kick some ass. Let's just go sit on their capital, honestly. He just took Tver's capital, which is not ideal, but I don't think Tver will peace out, because he should feel pretty strong now that I'm in the war. Yeah, he's a little upset. He doesn't love being in the war, but he feels better about it. So I think I am going to march down here and just attack the Novgorod army, rather than get started on that siege. I do want to control this castle so that I can actually take land up here, but I also don't want Tver to peace out prematurely here. So we're marching down to attack that army. We might be able to catch this one in Galich here. Probably not, but we'll be able to catch it somewhere. Our ancestors are watching. Build a huge monument, get a ton of legitimacy and prestige, build a small one, or get a bunch of unrest. Yeah, let's take that legitimacy and prestige. That's a really cool event. So yeah, I'm just hunting down this army from Novgorod. It's gonna be pretty hard to catch. Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult to catch. I gotta catch it. I should really just march on this one, and hope that I can make Tver feel better about being in the war, so he doesn't chicken out. This will be defensive terrain for us since he's sieging down this fort. So yeah, this army is gonna get probably stack wiped if I had to guess. I like to click on the battles while they're happening. Yeah, stack wiped. So that's a big chunk of Novgorod's army dead. And now let's get started taking back. Oh, look at that. He actually called Livonian Order into the war. That's a little bit annoying, but it's not too bad. We can, hopefully this fort will hold out. They're not blockading it right now, and maybe I can get up there and relieve it. We will see. Means we're gonna have to march all the way around all this stuff again, which is kind of annoying, but we'll see. I just wanna keep the war going. Look at that, he actually has a decent trait, my terrible king. Apparently fulfilled a mission, trustworthy allies, get a little bit of extra diplomatic reputation. Let's wait until I want that diplomatic reputation, because I don't think it'll do a whole lot for me right now. Let's see if we can catch the rest of Novgorod's army. We can, they're not running away. Defensive terrain, but yeah, we've still got that huge shock advantage, so we should beat them up pretty badly here. We did not stack wipe them. Ooh, a Master of Arms gives us even more infantry combat ability. We do have insufficient support now. I went a little too hard on cavalry. I'm probably gonna need to build a couple of units of infantry to support them. That's probably why we weren't able to stack wipe that army, because we're doing a lot less damage. Having too much cavalry, based on what your cavalry ratio is, makes your tactics in battle worse, which makes you take more casualties. But that army got stack wiped, probably because it was just a one stack, I think. But this is all good. Let's what tech is... Okay, they're on tech 4, so I should tech up there now. Also, I do remember we had a very cheap level 2 fort defense advisor, so let's hire him. And that gives us a little more military power each month, quite a bit more actually. And we can get another general from the nobility, so that is really cool. I definitely want to do that. Let's see what we got and see if we can get a siege leader down here. We did indeed get a general with siege value, so we can make that siege go faster. And actually, since this is under siege, I am going to issue the defensiveness edict here. So now we've got our advisor giving us plus 20 siege defense and the edict giving us plus 33 siege defense. So now his siege ticks are quite a bit longer. The Livonians are apparently pretty good at sieging for some reason. I wonder why that's the case. Do they have like siege as part of their national ideas or something? No. I don't know why they're pretty good at sieging over there, but that's fine. We'll be able to make it to reinforce that probably before their next tick, so we just hope that it doesn't fall in this tick. It didn't. In fact, they got a disease outbreak, so that's nice. So even though I do have insufficient supports, I am just going to engage. I think I just might leave a couple of cavalry regiments behind. Yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. So let's leave like 2 cavalry behind. That should give us, I mean, we keep a pretty good advantage here, but we shouldn't drop below insufficient support. We rolled really poorly in the fire phase, but let's hope we do better in the shock phase. We didn't. We only rolled 1, so we've got a 5 against their 7. But we also outnumber them. Unhappiness among the peasantry. Lose stability, gain prestige, or just lose money. I don't think I want to lose the stability, so I'm going to pay for that. There we go. A 9 shock with our 4 advantage should do some really good damage. That just routed them right there. And he is threatening this army. We'll see if he actually tries to engage it. Let's park on... here, let's tell our friends in this war to attach to my army. We'll send these guys back down to reinforce that if we can. And in the meantime, we're getting started on the siege of Novgorod. Tver just fell. That's great. Yeah. We're about dead even as far as the number of troops involved in this war goes, but I think that's in our favor, especially if we can hold on to the war goal here. But yeah, we'll lower speed a little bit just to keep a better eye on the war down here. We don't have quite enough guys to conduct the siege up here. Once we take this back, we'll try to get some more guys up there. Blockade is hurting my ouch! It's hurting my home state in Stockholm. That's pretty annoying. I really ought to build some more ships to try to control the Baltic a little bit better, but not really able to do that particularly well right now. I think everyone is getting kind of confused. Let's tell them to only attach to this army and not to the other armies. Although they're going to have trouble getting there because of this fort. Alright, the war goal just came back under our control. When are these guys getting out? They're getting out on the 11th of March, and we're getting there on the 22nd of March. So we're catching the smaller regiments and not the bigger ones, so that's okay. I just lost some battle somewhere. I don't know what happened there. See if we can snipe this smaller regiment. Ooh, I am a little bit nervous about that army reinforcing, though. Might have been a little too aggressive. Yeah, let's probably just retreat from this battle when we can. Which is in a couple of days here. We're going to take some not ideal losses, but it's okay. We've still got this army, and let's just have them... How far can they run? Can they run back to Vyborg? Yes, they can. Okay. They're gonna start messing with Tver again, and that's not good, especially since it means they'll take the war goal back, but it's gonna take them some time to complete that siege. I'll tell them to attach to this army again. Can I tell them to not attach to this army? Yeah, okay, so they're gonna hopefully shattered retreat all the way to Vyborg. Again, that pronunciation is probably atrocious. I really need to I tech up. I was forgetting about that. But yeah, I can't be behind military technology, and I might even want to try to get myself even higher. Which I think I have a good chance of doing if I just grab some monarch power from the nobility. Can I give the nobility a little more land so they can give me some more points to help me win this war? Blech. Pardon me. Yeah, this increases their influence to 78. That'll give us 150 military power. Is that going to be enough to buy the next level? Yes, it will be. Okay, well, let's do that. We get Tech 5 over there, Tech 4. So that should help quite a bit. And we just got a wall breach on their capital. So yeah, this is going to go fine. We're taking some attrition in Novgorod, which is not ideal, but I do want to keep the army as strong as possible there, just so they don't try to attack it, obviously. Actually making a decent amount of military power per month. Might consider switching my focus over to something else, so we don't fall behind. Novgorod's feeling happy about the war again, but that's probably just because they have the war goal and they're sieging down the capital. But they just lost their capital. And now... oh lord. Novgorod's apparently managed to slip behind this fort here. I guess they went up here and then came down. But now they're going to either siege down my capital or one of these forts. Probably my capital. That's annoying, but we've got their capital occupied. Let's make sure we do occupy their occupy Neva, because I want that. Yeah, they're gonna cause some problems up there. That's annoying, but that's just kind of what happens early game when you don't have any forts protecting you. Or I do have forts protecting me, but not in, you know, really strategic places, so the AI can still get around it. But yeah, they're going to be annoying up there, but we've won this war. Again, we're going to go into some debt, but you know, in the last war, I went into debt too, so that's fine. My economy isn't particularly strong right now, so that's kind of to be expected when you're at war, is to go into some debt. I should have a pretty easy time paying it off. So Novgorod is starting to get quite unhappy about being in this war. I wonder what we could do to... I guess probably Tver is going to want to keep going until they occupy some of the stuff that they're interested in taking, which is maybe just this. So why don't we occupy that for them? We might consider taking this fort down. Maybe I'll try to kill some more of their armies. Where are we losing war score from right now? Blockading all of my things is giving them a ton of war score, which is really annoying, but there's just not much I can do about it right now. Let's send our army back to try to at least prevent them from sieging my capital down. Yeah. Basically, we've got this war won. It's just going to be a matter of whenever Tver pieces out. I could potentially take Neva myself, and I'm actually I am kind of tempted to do that. But I don't know. If I'm gonna do that, I would rather at least get some more war score so I could humiliate them too. And that would mean taking this fort too, and maybe even taking some Livonian forts. No, I'm a secondary participant, so I would just need to get war score with Novgorod itself. That's a possibility. We'll see about it. For now, I'll just try to catch this this 7 stack that has no general. We will be able to, and we'll probably kill it pretty hard. Taking attrition in my own land certainly doesn't feel good, but what are you gonna do? Okay, that was a stack wipe, and it looks like this video has hit the 20-minute mark, so I'm gonna call it there, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.